I think it's away from the shot. It's called on Cove's number 42, and that's going to be Brandon Walker. He has 4, and it will be a 1+1. So not only does Gate City benefit from the three-pointer, well, let's see. They'll call it on Gate City. So it looked like he was calling it on Cove, but they'll turn it around. It's not a foul on Walker. Instead, it's called on Chad Beasley of Gate City. And it was after the fact of the shot. So here's how we turn it out. Wendell Jones has his first basket of the game. It's a three-pointer, and we go to the other end shooting 1+1. The foul called on Chad Beasley, and on Beasley that is 3. Or they'll say it's 2 according to the scoreboard. 1+1 for Cove's Nathan Wright, and he buries the first one. It was a foul after the shot away from the ball. That's the official scoring of it. And Beasley went to the bench. Replaced by Josh Shoemaker. Gate City into the lane early, and they'll give Cove one more, I think. It looked like Haynes took a step too early. And we talked about the inconsistency of the perimeter of the interior game for Gate City. Certainly tonight has been one of their nights. Jason Haynes had a couple of stellar games in the wins against Cherokee and also Sullivan Central, but he and the rest of the interior players really have not been able to get on track. Second one missed by Wright. Down low, turnaround by Josh Shoemaker, good. This is a young interior unit. Shoemaker is a sophomore, Haynes a junior, Beasley a sophomore. So really they're just starting to learn and to cut their teeth on basketball at the varsity level. Ball's in the hands of Barry. Leon in there will drive, shoots no good, but he travels with the ball before he can take it up off the glass. Barry has really not been able to get into the game after having to leave with 4 fouls early in the third quarter. Here's Shoemaker, hands off to Shannon Carter, drives and easily scores from the left side. Shannon Carter, 35 points. 65-43 in favor of Gate City. Devils ahead by 22. So they can breathe a sigh of relief, but certainly there will be some things to work on in practice. Here's the senior, Wes Ford, intercepting the pass. Gives off to Carter, takes a single step and scores. Shannon with 37. 67-43 in favor of Gate City. 4:49 left in the fourth. If you're just tuning in, it is not as lopsided as it appears. Cove has been hanging tough throughout. They led 13-1 in the first quarter, and Cove has called timeout. So we'll pause here. Gate City in control, ahead by 24, 67-43. This is Blue Devil basketball on STE Cablevision, Channel 30. .37 points for Shannon Carter. He has 16 field goals. That's a season high for him. Season high for Gate City as well. And he has brought Gate City back from a huge deficit that they were trailing 13-1 in the first quarter, and it looked like not only were the wheels falling off the wagon, it looked like the cover was on fire in the wagon as well. But Gate City has rebounded, 67-43. Devils on top. Over in the right corner, dribbling around. Here's Justin Carter, puts it up, rolls around, no good, and Jason Haynes has it. The big 6'6" center for Gate City. Gives it off to Wendell Jones. Gate City looking to improve to 4-1, and they came through this one the hard way. Here's Josh Shoemaker, looks down low. Aaron Mead will check in for Gate City in moments. Shoemaker out high, looking, finally a bounce pass to Wendell Jones on the far side. Jones on the wing, looked to get it to Shannon Carter, and it was knocked out of bounds by Justin Carter. Cove, this may be a cohesive moment of the season for them. They opened the season with a 61-58 win at home against Pound, then lost 70-33 at J.J. Kelly, but that was a night later, so fatigue a definite factor there. They took Clintwood to 2 overtimes before losing 73-30, then lost at home to Coburn 70-57, and then the most recent loss 58-51 at Appalachia. Down 67-43, Jones for his second three, and it rolls good. Wendell Jones has a pair of trays on the game, coming alive after battling a foot injury early in the season. Qualls trying to answer, and he does. Joe Qualls with his first three-pointer of the game. He's been quiet since the second quarter. Actually, Qualls with 5 points, another basket in the first. Here's Ford under pressure. Heaves it out high. Jones, Shoemaker's open. He thought about the three, puts it on the floor, pulls up from 17 and makes it look easy. Josh Shoemaker with the basket from 17. He has 4, and the Devils lead 72-46. Here's a 3 by Qualls. He's got back-to-back 3-pointers for Rye Cove. Joe Qualls with 8 points. Coming in, Qualls averaging for the Eagles 9.8. He had 2 3-pointers all this season. He's got 2 tonight. Here's Shoemaker against the zone defense of Rye Cove. Wendell Jones will take the 3, and this one's no good. Rattled around the top of the backboard and finally came down to Justin Carter of Rye Cove. 72-49. Carter goes coast to coast, runs into Shoemaker, and they'll call a blocking foul on Josh Shoemaker. And the Gate City fans not very pleased with that call. Shoemaker has just picked up his first foul, and it will send number 50, Justin Carter, to shoot 2. New faces for Gate City. Bo Hartsock, along with Adam Keith, leaving our Wendell Jones and Shannon Carter. And Gate City's got to take somebody off the floor. They've got 6 players. And again, Gate City has 6 players. And finally, Coach Greg Irvin says, we need somebody to come off the floor. And the player from Rye Cove took the free throw, but not before the officials did not tell him to. So they will bring, now they have 5, but the official did not tell him to take the free throw. The official, they're talking things over, and I hope they do not give a technical. No, they give him a technical. But Gate City had a chance to bring 6 off. I don't think the official told the player to take the shot. But it was a technical. 6 players on the floor for Gate City. We saw Rye Cove with 6 players earlier, but the Eagles were able to bring the 6th man off the floor before the official could spot him. So it's a technical foul called on Gate City because of having 6 players on the floor. So Coach Greg Irvin takes his coat off. It's been a long night for the young mentor of the Gate City Blue Devils. In his first season, he'll go to 4-1 with this victory, but it's been one of those that can give coaches gray hairs in a hurry. And shooting the technical will be number 50, Justin Carter. Fires the first one up, no good. He'll have one more. Teams this year are shooting pretty good against Gate City, 57.8% from the line. And Carter has the second. He's got 7 on the game, and now they'll shoot the 2 shots because of the foul. And so Carter possibly with a 4-point swing from the line. He missed the first one, but he's got the last 2. He's got 3 out of the first. Actually, he's got 2 out of the first 3, going for 3 of 4, and he rolls the second one off, no good. So 2 out of 4 in that exchange, and Rye Cove will retain possession. The Eagles trailing Gate City by 21 with 2:57 left in the game. 72-51. Gate City has dominated the second half, but that first half, I don't think the Blue Devil fans or the Eagle faithful will forget that one for a while. Over in the corner, driving the baseline, and a holding foul whistled is Brad Bowen. Number 52 of Rye Cove was driving. Actually, that was number 44 of the Eagles, and that's Leon Berry. And the foul is called on Aaron Mead of Gate City, and Aaron has his first personal. And he will send number 24 of the Eagles. Actually, number 44, Leon Berry. He's a 5'10" junior. First one rolls around and good. Berry has 5 in the game. His effectiveness has been hampered by foul trouble, and they're going to wave that one off completely because Bowen, and he's a little upset with himself now because he jumped in the lane just a bit too early. And it is a 20-point lead for Gate City, 72-52 with 2:45 left in the fourth. It's not over yet as Shoemaker spins off the side of the backboard. Keith had it as he was driving to the hole, and he got hammered on the arm. And let's see who it is called on for Rye Cove. Looks like number 52 of the Eagles. That's Brad Bowen. Has 3 now. And Adam Keith will, let's see if they call it a 2-shot foul. Interesting to see. He was headed to the basket, but they may just give him 1+1. They'll say that's 5 now. Only had 4 on Bowen, but they do change that to 5. So Brad Bowen leaves the game. He has just fouled out. He leaves with 6 points, all of them coming in the first half. But a nice effort on the inside tonight by Brad Bowen, a 6'3" senior. And Adam Keith will shoot free throws for Gate City. Nathan Wright is back in for Rye Cove, the 6'1" sophomore forward. Let's see if Keith will shoot 2. Still no indication from the officials. Now the official says shoot 1+1. And here's Adam Keith. He's got 3 on the night. One of those from the free throw line. It's up and it's good. (73-52). Devils ahead by 21. Keith with number 2. It's up and good as well. This will not match the biggest win of the year for Gate City. That was by 30 to open the season at home against Cherokee. But certainly the Devils have earned it in the second half. Here's Joe Qualls. Had a great game for Rye Cove. Over in the wing to Dwayne Kern. Gets by Shoemaker. Off-balance shot, no good. Rebound right. He takes it off the glass, no good. Tapped by Wes Ford, and he gives it off to Bo Hartsock. Here comes Bo into the front court. Gets by Justin Carter. Gives it off to Adam Keith. He's on the right wing with 2-11. Aaron Mead looking for the 3. Fires it up off the glass, no good. Shoemaker with the rebound. He'll put it up. Draws iron, no good. Shoemaker with the rebound again. Had it taken away by Wright. Nathan Wright gives it off to Justin Carter. Devils by 22, 74-52. 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Qualls. Wanted to go back to the right on the give and go. Had it knocked away. Mead scrambles for it. I think it's last touch by Rye Cove. Let's see the call by the official. He will say last touch by Gate City. Mead and number 44, Leon Berry, were battling for the ball over on the far sideline. Mike McConnell will come into the game for Gate City. And he will replace Josh Shoemaker. And the Devils, well, Rye Cove will inbound still. The official allowing Hood to come in, although it didn't look like he had made it to the scorer's table in time. He does allow him to come in, replacing Joe Qualls, who receives a nice pat on the back from his coach. Qualls has played a fine game tonight for Rye Cove, and he's going to be someone to look to in the future. Only a sophomore for the Eagles. Here's Justin Carter out high with Wes Ford playing man-to-man defense. Adam Keith on the wing playing defense on, that is number 32 driving to the basket. Brian McDavid has just checked in, and he has his first points of the night. Bo Hartsock into the front court. Devils ahead by 20, 125. Here's Aaron Mead, turnaround jumper, and it's good for Aaron. Mead has his first points of the night. In fact, Marin has his 3rd point of the season. He got 1 earlier this year on a free throw. Rye Cove into the front court. Looking down low is Kern. He's been kind of quiet tonight for the Eagles. Here's Carter from 3. Rolls no good. Weak side rebound by Rye Cove. Tapped into the hands of Bo Hartsock. Here's Hartsock. Goes by a defender. Single-handed pass to Wes Ford. Gets it to Keith. Drives off. Dishes off. Hartsock to the free throw line to McConnell. Can't bury it. And it comes down. Here is Kern. Had it knocked away nicely from behind by Aaron Mead. He's only a sophomore. Aaron, actually a junior, 6'3" junior, playing very good. And he's one of the tenacious bench players that Coach Greg Irvin has the luxury of using this year. Here's a long three-pointer. It's no good and tapped out into the hands of Hood. Tried to go to behind his back. Comes down to Bo Hartsock. He was fronted, and they will call a foul, or will they say Hartsock was out of bounds? And it'll be the latter. So it'll be Rye Cove ball with 39 seconds left. 76-54. Gate City on top of the Eagles. Driving to the basket, Carter, and I think he was held before the shot. May get Wes Ford. Let's see. It is indeed called on the senior Wes Ford of Gate City. And on Wes, that is personal 1. And it will send number 50, Justin Carter, to the free throw line, shooting 1+1. And he misses the first one. Rebound comes down to Aaron Mead of Gate City. Gives off to Mike McConnell in the front court. Bounce pass to the right. Ford had it, lost it under the basket, and Rye Cove picks it up and charges the other way with 25 seconds left. Here's Nick Hood, spins. He'll take the 3. He's open, and he buries it. Nick Hood, his first points of the night, and he hits the 3-pointer. And for Hood, that's his 3rd of the season. Here's Bo Hartsock. Gives off to the left. No look past Aaron Mead on the blocks down low, and Aaron scores. Mead with his 4th point of the night. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. And Carter with a running hook shot. Won't go. And that is the end of the game. Gate City overcomes an early 13-1 deficit. It wasn't pretty, but the Blue Devils come away with the win, 78-57 over non-district rival Rye Cove. These two teams will meet again January 3rd at Rye Cove, and certainly the Blue Devils will have a lot to think about after that very sluggish first half. If you're a Rye Cove fan, please be proud of your team. A great effort on the part of the Eagles of Forrest Giles tonight. Ryko falls to Gate City. The Devils are now 4-1, 78-57. Gate City wins. Ryko falls to 1-5 on the season in this non-district affair. We hope you've enjoyed it. Again, this will be one of the final two games for myself and Matt Grinsell, our videographer tonight. We've enjoyed it. We'll be with you one final time here against J.J. Kelly on December 30th. We hope you'll join us. This has been Big Blue Basketball on STE Cablevision Channel 30. Again, the final score, 78-57. Gate City defeats Ryko.